Police officers seem to think they always have a higher power over people. They feel the need to use aggression when someone isn't complying. Today, we'll see some of these cops who took it too far getting suspended or fired. First up, we have the time an officer punched a woman after she was the one that called them.
I almost lost my life behind it.
The woman in this disturbing video, Latika Hancock, emotional as she relives Monday's encounter with Butler Township Police.
Well, I said, I'm going to be quiet now. I'm going to stand up. I'm not going to be George Floyd. They're not going to get me on the ground.
Police body cam video is showing us what led up to the moment a Butler Township police officer punched Hancock 3 times in a McDonald's parking lot.
She refused to take my dollar to give me 30 cents after I paid it for extra cheese. So then she got an attitude because I asked her for a refund and called the police because she didn't want to give me back my money.
Officers Todd Stanley and Tim Zeller listened to her side of the story, then asked her for her first and last name to issue a trespass notice.
If you don't stop, you're going to end up going to jail. Stop.
Hancock, H-A-N-C-O-C-K, write it down.
Calm down.
I'm not giving you nothing. I already said it.
Okay, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
Put
No,
your
I'm
hands
not.
behind your back.
No, I'm not.
You are under arrest for failure to identify.
It quickly escalated. Officers grab her, and Zeller pulls out his taser. Hancock tries to reason, but it's too late. Officer Stanley strikes her 3 times in the face and head.
You punched me on your own will.
No, it's
I didn't punch you.
Feet up.
I didn't resist. No, I didn't. I'm a female.
Stop.
Look at my mouth.
This is what they did about the situation. The cops were also put under investigation.
Do you think your officers used excessive force here?
I'm not going to comment on that until the entire investigation is complete.
Tuesday, the police department launched an investigation into the conduct of both officers, but only Officer Stanley is on paid administrative leave. Hancock and her legal team say it's not enough.
And we're asking him to be terminated and to be convicted and to be charged. Yes, both officers, and to be charged. That's what we're asking. And we want an independent investigator. This must stop. These officers and their brutality and their, condescending approach.
Attorney Michael Wright says officers injured his client due to the use of force, and he says Butler Township and McDonald's played a role in what happened to her. Ms. Hancock, what does justice look like for you?
They taught us all through growing up.
We want to hold these officers accountable.
Be accountable. Every action has a consequence.
Next, we have an officer that got a call about a man handing out flyers. Now the man explained himself and that he was doing nothing illegal, but this is how the cop decided to handle it.
55 will go with that mail in the 5700 block at Aspen. Hi, sir. Yes, I'm Officer at the West Des Moines Police Department. The reason why I'm talking to you today is someone called in about you. Are you just handing out flyers?
What am I doing wrong?
I didn't know. People were concerned.
Yeah, concerned for what?
Their neighborhoods.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, Ricky.
So it's not a big deal.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out what we were concerned about.
Well, in West Des Moines, we have a soliciting ordinance, so if you're knocking on people's doors...
Yeah, soliciting is what? Offering services.
Yeah.
I'm not offering a service.
Okay.
Okay, so with that being said, I'd like you to leave me alone, sir. I've not broken any laws.
Well, I'm still doing an investigation because if you're recording me, I'm still recording too, so it's okay.
Investigating what, sir?
A suspicious person. They called in about you.
Okay.
Do you have an ID with you?
No, I don't.
Do you have your name? Can I have your name?
No. Am I under arrest?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm investigating.
If I'm under arrest, then you have no reason to be talking to me, right?
I can. Right. Actually, yes. You're a suspicious person. Someone called in about.
Suspicious how?
A neighbor called over here, so I don't understand why you're being difficult about this.
I'm not being difficult about anything because I haven't done anything out of the way.
Okay.
So with that being said, I'll go about my business.
Okay, I'm not done with you yet. You're not free to go.
Have I done it? Have I broken any laws?
40-55. Can you send me one this way, please?
Have I broken any laws, sir?
I'm talking to you. I'm not done. I'm investigating a suspicious person.
You have a nice day, sir.
Stop. Stop now.
For what?
I can detain you. Stop.
For what?
Because you're not listening. I'm investigating a suspicious person. Stop now.
Sir, have I broken any laws?
After minutes of walking, the cop decided to abuse his authority and went forward with the following.
Sir.
Turn around. I'm done.
So you're gonna arrest me?
I'm detaining you.
For what? For what?
Be resistive.
For what?
Because you're not listening to what I'm saying. Do not be resistive towards me.
All right.
I'll back to my car.
All right. You've done
I'm
it.
detained.
You have done it.
Yep.
You're a fool. You are a real fool, sir. And could you tell me what I am in handcuffs for?
Yes, because you wouldn't follow my directives.
Your directives. And what were your directives?
I told you to stop numerous times.
And I asked you for what?
And I asked you to identify yourself because I'm investigating a suspicious person.
The officer was put under investigation after this incident. Up next, we have the time an officer arrested a pregnant woman for no reason. He even went as far as to put her on her tummy. The officer took her protecting her baby as resisting arrest.
If you can maybe locate her car. That one right there. How you doing, ma'am?
Yeah, I was just dropping my daughter off. I was in this lane where the police cars are. She was honking, so I'm like, roll my window and see what she wants. She was like, you cannot park you cannot drive right here. This is a one-lane thing. She was like, this is a one-lane thing. I'm gonna hit your car. Just go. I said, who you talking to like that? So I parked, walked my daughter up in here, and was like, you have a problem? Because you talking to me like I'm your child or something. You know, you can say something like it's a one-lane thing, but I never known it to be a one-lane thing because I always see two lanes, two cars driving through.
Right.
Right. So then she just acting all scared and stuff because she just, I don't know.
Well, she said you threw some on her car.
No, ain't nobody throw nothing at her car. I had my daughter right there. My daughter was scared.
Okay.
My second grader was scared.
Okay. All right.
Exactly. She just called the police for whatever reason. I don't know.
Well, some people just feel like sometimes they're,
okay, well, I just feel threatened by her because she white.
But after the woman calls her husband to see if she legally has to provide her name to the cops, he does this.
Make sure, okay?
Let me make sure, because I'm not about to get harassed by the police.
Well, you know what, ma'am? I have every right to ask you for your name, okay?
I'm not about to get harassed. Michelle.
No. Michelle what? What is your name?
Let me get the person.
Ma'am, I'm going to give you... Ma'am, I'm going to give you 2 minutes.
Hello?
Okay, Miss?
They talking about they have to get my name and all that. I don't know, because she over here crying and stuff.
Just give me your name, please. Give me your name, please.
I just told you my name is Michelle.
No, it's not good enough.
Okay, well, I don't feel comfortable right here.
Let's go 15.
No, don't. Andre, they about to touch me.
Watch yourself, please.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Ma'am, please.
Do not touch me. I'm pregnant. Do not touch me.
Okay.
Do not touch me. What the is going on? Do not touch me. Do not touch me. Do not touch me. Do not touch me, sir. Do not touch me. Do not touch me. Do not touch me. I'm pregnant. Stop it. This is ridiculous. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Ma'am,
please. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. Please.
So why are you resisting, man? Why are you resisting, please?
Come here. I'm pregnant. Please.
Just look.
Now we have a Tampa police officer that got fired after this footage was released. Yes, the woman said she wants him to drag her, but that still does not give him the right to handle her like that.
Miss Marshall, come on, get out the car.
When the I got the right to get out the car when I had a right to get in the car?
Miss Marshall, get out the car, come on.
We'll get some
Miss Marshall, I'm gonna drag you out of this car.
I already know.
I don't want to drag you out, but I need you to come get out the car.
Do what you did off the porch of the doctor's office.
Come on.
Drag me.
Come on.
I want you to drag me.
Come on.
I ain't
kick your feet out.
I ain't kicking it out. Next you be telling me to open my legs for your dumb ass.
Come on.
Yeah, that's what you gonna have to do. That's what you did at the porch. That's what you have to do, and I want you to get that feeling. Guess why? Because I was raised a tomboy in Central Park projects. So guess what? I'm used to being rough. Yeah.
Stand up. Stand up.
She was all talk and knew how to handle the cop. The cop, however, didn't know how to handle her.
Central Park projects. You ain't heard me at all. CPV, no. Central Park projects, Tom, boy. Junk walls, hung on the roof. Nigga, man, because you can't pick my big ass up.
Hey, you fat as
Look, I went to Allwood High School. Guess how much I lift weights? 130 pounds. I bet you can't even bench 130 calories. That's why your officer was mad. He could see I lift weights at Allwood. He don't like my build. You bought was the motherfucker officer that arrested me. Yep. And tell Deputy she got some nerves to think I would want to be a deputy. I went into motherhood. Fuck a deputy.
Do what?
I grew up around officers doing dumb shit.
Yeah, she ain't walking, so I mean, I can drag her in, but.
Deputy for you want to look into being a deputy. What the fuck? I'm about to arrest my whole family. Everybody I know. Shit. Because officers don't break the law.
All right.
They don't break the law.
Up next, we have a cop that stopped a woman on suspicion of stealing from a Publix. She obviously denies it, and then this happens.
They my sister kids, they'll call her to come get her children.
Why don't you show me your receipt?
Because Publix and everybody in there.
Okay. Step out of the car.
I'm not stepping out of the car.
You have to step out of the car.
No, you have to call your sergeant or your lieutenant.
Come on.
No.
You're going to go to jail.
No, I'm not.
You're going to go to jail.
No, I'm
yes,
not.
you are.
No, I'm not.
Then give me your receipt.
I'm not giving you my receipt.
Come on.
No, I'm
You're
not.
Going to jail.
No, I'm not.
You're going to jail.
No, I'm not.
You're going
no,
to jail.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
You are going to jail.
No, I'm not.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
No, I'm not.
You're going to jail.
No, I'm not. Call your mama.
Come on.
No, I'm not.
You're going to go to jail. I'm going to taser you. I'm going to taser you right here, right now.
Tase me.
I'm going to tase you right now.
Tase me.
Get out of the car.
Tase me.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
I'm under arrest for what?
Get out of the car.
I'm under arrest for what?
Turn around.
Call your mom.
Turn around right now.
What am I under arrest for?
Turn around right now for not cooperating.
Cooperating?
Turn around.
I didn't steal.
Tasing you right now. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground right now. Get down on the ground. Put your hand behind your back right now. Right now. Give me your other hand. Right now. Lay on your face. Oh, wow, that's really nice. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Give me your other hand.
The officer had no reason to use that type of force and was put under investigation after this stop. Now for the time an officer punched a drunk man for not cooperating. He definitely regrets it now.
I'm not going to jail.
A video of a man allegedly intoxicated interacting with police has been released for all the wrong reasons.
I'm going to kick off for it.
Put your hands on your back.
I told you I was not going to swing.
I'm not gonna let you swing on me, Charles.
They were telling him no one's getting arrested, go take a walk, sober up, and then all of a sudden he hauls off and, punches him in the mouth.
That's Kevin Linke, a social activist who just gained access to the video of this incident from last November in Port Huron involving one of the city's police officers. The activist believes this incident should have been made public right after it took place.
I was appalled as everybody else is. In today's climate, it's very disheartening to see this happen with a police officer.
The Port Huron Police Department reviewed the incident in November and found that the officer's actions violated department policy. An internal investigation also took place, and at that time, the officer was placed on paid administrative leave. Fox 2 reached out to the police department, but so far, only a press release has been issued, which reads in part, "At the conclusion of the internal investigation, the officer involved was disciplined. The officer also received additional training in subject control and de-escalation techniques."
Please leave a message to Steve, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible.
Fox 2 reached out to the involved officer, who is not being named at this time, and the wait for a callback continues. But this activist says he will continue to work on behalf of the man who was punched by the officer.
I have some attorneys that have contacted me about this, and they want to speak with him and initiate some civil litigation.
But the activist has concerns because the father of the police officer involved in this punching incident is a partner in the law firm which represents the city.
To to me, it's an obvious conflict of interest.
The firm's senior partner tells Fox 2 they just became aware of this incident this week.
Next, we have a South African cop that got drunk and took his cruiser for a drive. So not only did he have a massive hangover, he had his last paycheck to look at the morning after.
Dronk as die politie man. Hier. As man. Dat was met een eigen zakje video. Zie jouw probleem, is een probleem. Hier werd nog net een ongeluk. Kom er weg en aan een ongeluk af. Kijk hoe dronk is man, maar dat is dronk. Wat die gezegd, wat die gezegd. Hij, en die daar is afgeschreven.